if you can truly connect the feelings that you're having with the reason that you're having them, is there anything more beautiful? Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. Now, your boy got a haircut, so I no longer feel like a fluffy mess. I feel energetic and fresh, ready to go. And I'm excited because we're back with more Landmarks, or Landmvrks as I like to call them because I'm a child. This is a song a lot of you guys have been asking for. It's called Tired of It All. And I'm excited because it's a band that I didn't really expect to be falling in love with as much as I am. Really like their sound. It's a bit of a tweak on what I know from my past band days, and really like what I'm hearing from them. I've seen different sides in the couple of tracks I've looked at. One was more considered and soft until the end, and then the other one was a bit heavier and pacier, so I don't know what I'm going to get from them, and that's exciting all the time. I can't wait to get stuck into this one. Without further ado, Landmarks, Tired of It All. Let's see what you got.
Can I feel complete if I can even feel the void inside myself? How do I feel my skin when every day I feel like somebody else?
Okay, super interesting. Going back to lead in with this, I'll go back one more. Love how that started. It was that kind of almost muffled effect on that really big kind of stadium sound where you have that vocal piece, which isn't any lyrics or specific words. It's a nice phrasing that's kind of sung with a bit of an echo on. It's pushed far out. It sounds big. Guitars are allowed to be free and ring out with that. I like the tom sound leading into it. And what helps drive that pace and energy of that initial piece, even when it broke in, is the accenting of the snare. So he's hitting far more regularly than you would do in a traditional chorus. I like that. It was used really well there, and it's a technique that I think helps create urgency in a piece of a song. And then now into this piece, which we're going to assume quite safely, I'm sure, that is the verse. I've gone back because I want to hear it again, but it sounds like there's a nice quick little rush piece, an accenting of another, again, two quick snare hits that seem a bit out of place and are done on purpose to help you know that the kind of phrasing is ending, a new repetition is going to start. And I think the guitars, the bass, and the drums all lined up to do that. So I want to hear it again, but smart little nods to understanding the simplicity of a musical backdrop that is a canvas for a great vocal, but also that it doesn't just have to be that. There can be something else to it that helps give it a little bit of spice. Very cool.
How can I feel complete if I can even feel the void inside myself? How do I feel my skin when every day I feel like somebody else? I don't know how to fix this. Did I even try? How can I hear my voice when every voice in here is trying to pull me down?
Right there, we're going to stop. I want to get that effect of it transitioning, but this is quite specific now, but I think it needs to be spoken about. When something is a simple piece of music, it's often overlooked some of the nice technicalities that make it a little original and nice. We mentioned one of them earlier. Here's another one. I like his voice. It's nicely layered. In the beginning, it was just on its own. They all look super disinterested with what they're doing, even though it's got energy and pace to it. So that's interesting. Visually, they put a lot of energy into their work, and I really appreciate that. All the tracks I've seen have been great videos. It's called Tired of It, also has a nice contrast there. But shout out palm mute gang. Nice, consistent, little chugs there and palm mutes. And then all of a sudden, the opening up of that as the second part of the verse evolved. That with an amplification of what the vocal was doing. I like.
Fix this. Did I even try? How can I hear my voice when every voice in here is trying to pull me down? Everything seems brighter.
That filter back on the music.
How can you feel better? I can't escape, my body's frozen to the bone. I see your face and now I feel all alone.
hang on, hang on, hang on. Weird. I'm really, really vibing this. The title is quite obvious in terms of it's got a significant meaning to it. The lyrics that he's singing to accompany that and that awesome chorus, great. I was a bit surprised because I thought it was going to be the chorus would be dragged out. It would be slowed down, maybe half time, but no, the energy and the pace was there. So what you've got is essentially a lot of chords, some of them which sound quite major and happy. You've got a pace and an energy to a song that's associated with more of a positive feeling, but then you've got the sentiments of the song and the lyrics being quite sad. That's cool, because I'm not suggesting by any means that this is the first time that's ever happened, but I think it's rare that people challenge those notions of your typical ideation around songs that a minor chord is going to sound more sad, so it has to be a sad song. Pace, the use of effects. So far quite melodic, and sure there's a rasp to his voice, but beautiful melody there. And again, in the chorus there was some nice snare work there, which is giving it this whole vibe. The placement of the snare hits and that rhythm section of how it's been altered and tweaked and changed, it's the significance of that is huge in the song.
Can I find my way when the ground is covered with all your lies? I'm walking down the red line, then I'm crossing once. My head is in overdrive, and it keeps knocking the front door. Sorrow.
Get in.
I can get out of this world. My brain is about to explode. I can no longer bear the weight of all the things I've left untold. It's making me cold. I want to hold to the sky. Yeah. From all the things I've left untold.
No. Yes. Going back to, I want to hear that again. That's crazy. I could hear it building. I could hear the change, more specifically within the vocals, because that's the obvious part that lets you know something's coming. And because I've seen two songs before, I was getting really excited and amped up saying, please God, let it go where I think it's going to go. And it did. But it also gave me more than that. It wasn't just this one traditional breakdown that fed you for 10 seconds and left. It was 3 variations of it. So there was the broken down bit with the guitars removed where his vocals were getting heavy, and then it broke into that nice piece of those single note quick bends. I really like that a lot. It was consistent. The drums accented that a lot, and then to go into that really quick chugging and continue that rhythm, that's cool. It's yeah, exactly what the song needs.
I want to hold to the sky. Yeah. From all the things I've left undone. Everything seems good. How can you feel better? I can't escape, my body's frozen to the bone. I see your face and now I feel all alone.
Yeah. No, come on. I get really excited about music. No joke, huh? I love it. Makes me happy. Changes my mood. Good or bad. It leaves me different. after I hear a song that I connect with. And I still have to go and look through a lot of those lyrics, as I usually do after all the songs, but I picked up on a lot of those. And it's just, one thing I love about this is that contrast between the happy, energetic pace, the rounding off and flavor of some of the way that those chord progressions happen, which is supposed to be happy. It's supposed to be positive. And not to say that the song isn't, but obviously the sentiments of the lyrics that I was picking up it is quite sad, and it is quite thoughtful and considered. So that to me is my favorite part of that. I really like that heavier bits in the middle, and I think someone's car is sick. I think that it's important to acknowledge that throwing in heavier pieces in a song like that, where it's much more melodic, pacey, energetic, well, that can sometimes come across a bit gimmicky, especially if it's the same formula. But the way that they do it is so unique to them. It is almost a song within a song, but it definitely fits. So obviously rhythmically, there's a nice drastic change to it, but there's a flow in and out of it that is a great connector to the song. It feels like it's this one beautiful package that has a bit of a roller coaster in the middle. And I just think it's great songwriting. I think they're a fantastic band. And I'd love to maybe chat to them one day and just get some insights into how they write the songs and piece them together, because that's the thing I'm most interested in. There's a lot of experts out there who are going to talk to you about, I don't know, everything from key changes to all the technical things you need to know. That's not what I'm doing. I want to talk about how songs are pieced together, why they're put together that way, why that makes you feel a certain way, and help you just become a more active and deeper listener. That is my goal. Because I think if you can truly understand, if you can truly connect the feelings that you're having with the reason that you're having them, is there anything more beautiful? That's awesome. Love that one, and can't wait for the next one. I promise you there will be more Landmvrks. Let me know where to go next. Can't wait. Until then, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.